This is TWiT.
These permissions that when an app is first run or first installed, it's more and more we're going to have and I guess we'll get to a point where fatigue, but we're going to have that app say, now, this chat app wants to access the location. How do you want it? While using the app just this once or never? And then this I really like, and Apple should adopt this. If you haven't used an app in a while, Android will reset the permissions. So it will stop doing anything you told it you could do, like getting location, until such time as you use that app again. And then it'll ask you, now that's been turned off by automatically, so do you want to turn that back on? I like that. That's something Apple should adopt. This is my question. Clearly, this is what users want. We would love it if no company owned this data glob, that we had control of who gets it and who doesn't get it, perhaps getting compensated if we give up permission, that we'd love it to then be something in our pocket that then talks to our house or our restaurant or environment and interacts on our behalf, becomes an agent, a user agent for us. We would love all this. But companies are not financially incented to give up this. So how do we get what we want is the question.
So this is what I yell at Germans about. And the Germans just whine about, we don't have Google. We don't have Google. We don't have Facebook. You're the headquarters of privacy in the world.
You just did a Max Headroom. Do that whole, starting with we don't have Google.
My back? We don't have Google, says the Germans. We don't have Facebook. We should. This is awful. We're going to kill you for this. And I say, no, you're the headquarters of privacy in the world. Or as they call it, Datenschutz. Can you say that, Leo?
Datenschutz. Datenschutz.
So, which means data protection. They don't have a word for privacy. That is their word for protection. Is data. That's a good word.
That's a better word. Yeah.
I like it. Actually, I think privacy has its own. But anyway, so I've been saying to them, entrepreneurially, start this, right? Start the perfect privacy company. Where else should it start but Germany? Stop whining. Start investing. But they don't like to invest. They don't like to risk. But move ahead from that and stop doing protectionism as a future strategy and do this. So I think that actually this is something I wouldn't expect to come out of my mouth. But this company could actually be the child of regulation.
So
that is okay.
Good luck.
That's not stunning. No.
So my question was, how do we get this? How do we convince companies to do it? And your suggestion is, let's convince the government to do it, and they'll make the companies.
No. The Germans do it because GDPR exists, and it's the ultimate GDPR compliant company.
Okay.
He's saying build a company around the current state of regulations.
Okay.
Right.